Our dog just had puppies, so I thought it'd be a great time to talk about what to expect when your dog is in labor. A dog's first stage of labor can last anywhere from a few hours to up to 24 hours. Here's some signs that your dog is in the first stage of labor. Number 1, drop in temperature. A dog's temperature is usually 101 to 102 on your typical day, but about 24 hours before labor begins, you will see a temperature drop in your dog. That'll be around 98 to 99 degrees. So the temperature drop was the first sign for us that Maggie's labor was near. Her due date was approaching, so we started to check her temperature twice a day. And we noticed that in the evening, right before her stage 1 labor signs started, her temperature had dropped. Another sign that your dog is in the first stage of labor is panting. Dogs may pant heavily and rapidly, which is a sign that contractions have started and they are in pain. Panting is a normal part of labor and delivery for your dog. So the next morning after the temperature drop, we woke up to Maggie panting frequently. This was the second sign we knew Maggie was in stage 1 labor. Her panting continued off and on through the remainder of her labor. The third sign that your dog is in the first stage of labor is nesting. Dogs may look for a cozy place to feel safe and protected. This is a survival instinct that they have. So for Maggie, she would try to go into the porch frequently. Just another sign for us confirming that she was in stage 1 labor. So we knew we had to keep a close eye on her, keep her inside as often as possible, and encourage her to use the wellbeing box or the kennel. The fourth sign that your dog is in the first stage of labor is restlessness. Your dog may pace, dig, or shiver. When Maggie was inside with us, she followed us everywhere. She paced the house constantly, seemed very restless, and still panting. The shiver continued through stage 2 labor. The fifth sign that your dog may be in the first stage of labor is uterine contractions. You may notice your dog getting tense or even feel their abdomen contracting. You may not notice the contractions initially, but as stage 2 gets closer, they will get stronger and more frequent. The sixth sign that your dog is in the first stage of labor would be loss of appetite or even vomiting. Dogs may start to refuse to eat while they're in stage 1 labor or kind of generally as they get closer to stage 2 labor. If your dog does continue to eat while they're in stage 1 labor, there is an increased chance that they will vomit. It doesn't always happen, but it is a possibility, just so you know. Now for Maggie, she still wanted to eat during stage 1 labor and she didn't end up having any issues with vomiting. All right, let's talk about stage 2 labor, which is the fun part. That means puppies are going to be delivered soon. So in stage 2 labor, you'll notice visible contractions are happening. So for Maggie, she actually went into the active second stage of labor around midnight. She had strong contractions straining about every 10 minutes or so and gave birth to her first puppy standing up, standing up at about 2:50 a.m. After the delivery of the first puppy, your dog may enter what's known as a resting phase before they start straining again and are ready to deliver the second puppy. However, the resting phase may not occur after each delivery, and sometimes several puppies may be born rapidly. If you know that there are additional puppies to be born and the resting phase has lasted 4 hours or more, it's really important to contact your vet because your dog may need assistance. So for Maggie, she ended up having a total of 10 puppies over the course of 8 hours. She had 4 females and 6 males. Her shortest break between puppies was 15 minutes, and her longest break that she took between puppies was 1 hour and 43 minutes. After your dog has delivered a puppy, they may actually enter stage 3 of labor, which is when the placenta is delivered. This usually occurs within 5 to 15 minutes after the puppy's been delivered. So after the placenta comes out, your dog will then return to stage 2 of labor, and they'll either go straight into resting or they may start back up with contracting and getting ready to strain to deliver their next puppy. So throughout whelping, your dog is going to fluctuate between stage 2 and stage 3 of labor until all the puppies are born. Now, after Maggie delivered each of her placentas, she ate all of them. So let's talk a little bit about whelping. As soon as a puppy is born or whelped, your dog should start cleaning the puppy right away. She should begin licking the puppy vigorously, remove the puppy from the amniotic sac, and chew the umbilical cord. If your dog does not open the sac and begin cleaning the puppy, it's up to you to help. So just tear the membrane of the sac, just begin cleaning and rubbing the puppy with a dry towel. There were 2 puppies that I intervened with and assisted Maggie in getting the sac open and the puppy's face cleaned up before Maggie then took over and finished the job. We were so proud of Maggie for her first litter of puppies. All right, well, I hope this makes you feel more confident in knowing what to expect when your dog is in labor. Thank you so much for watching, and if you found this information helpful, please give us a like and subscribe to the channel. And if there's anything else you want to see in future videos, please let us know in the comments below. We'll be happy to help. In the meantime, we hope you have a beautiful, magical, wonderful day. Bye.